Yo, what's good, man? What's good? Back again with another live stream. The post-fight reaction. Shakur Stevenson. This got a 6-round knockout. We're gonna talk about the card, whatnot. What's next? What's good, Intangible? What's good? Talk about what's next, man. I know this is the first live boxing card in the United States, and I know a lot of people is tripping off the level of competition and whatnot. I mean, I feel y'all on that. Whoever don't rock with the competition, I feel you. But man, I'm happy, bro, just to see live boxing. You know what I'm saying? You can't beat it to me. But yeah, man, we're gonna talk about these fights, man. Shakur Stevenson. You know what I'm saying? It was a decent performance, man. He was sharp. I thought he got hit a little bit too much for my liking. I think he said that in the post fight interview. The guy was tough. Like I said, when I seen the guy fight, I noticed that he tried to fight like Miguel Cotto with the high guard and come in and try to throw looping punches, which he did. And Shakur, it was just a matter of time before Shakur would execute his punches in combination, and he got him up out of there. So that's some good stuff right there. Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, his hand not mess up too bad. They say he hurt his left hand and shit, so hopefully it ain't hurt too bad. He can, you know what I'm saying, continue to do what he gotta do. That he's not out for too long. But when I seen the fight, when I seen them guys get the referee instructions, and I know this Caraballo had his trunks up high, I called it a body shot. Because I mean, there's a reason why your trunks are that high. You know what I'm saying? It's not just because that's how you want them. It's a reason. So, and it landed with a nice body shot to the solar plex. So, you know what I'm saying? That's some good work. You know what I'm saying? What's good, Teddy B? I'd rather Shakur would just stay at 130. I think he is. I think he is. I mean, me personally, I want him to do some work at 126, but I understand though if he can't make the weight. I know he looks strong tonight. So if he move up, it's still some smoke at 130. So I'm with it. I thought he looked decent though. You know what I'm saying? Nothing too crazy. He did what he had to do with an opponent like that last minute. But Caraballo, he's not as bad as I thought. I mean, he's tough. Um, he's tough. He kept falling in and turning southpaw when he get in the inside, and I think that his balance was messed up. And Shakur was just turning him, spinning him. You know what I'm saying? Hitting him with good shots. He was landing a nice right hook at the end of the punches. A lot of the punches was sharp straight down the middle, and the body shot was perfect. So I ain't mad at the performance. Like I said earlier in my live stream, I said it's one thing when you fighting a guy that's not supposed to be in there with you, and you just go through the motions and look like trash. But if you're doing stuff, making good boxing moves and setting your stuff up, and you looking sharp, then you can't knock that. That's just me. I know, like I said, people gonna knock the opponent regardless, because what I'm saying, that's how boxers are. That's how boxing fans are. But it is what it is to me. I ain't mad at it. He will be back, yeah. Yes, sir. I think the guy Caraballo might be another opponent for somebody else. You know what I'm saying? He's not garbage to me. You know, I know when we don't hear about an opponent and we don't know about him, and then we see him fight. Oh no! Before we see him fight, we say he garbage. But then when we see him fight, if it fits your narrative, then he's nice. You know what I'm saying? Because one day Shakur gonna get hated, and somebody gonna go back to this fight and be like, man, you remember when he fought that kid from Puerto Rico, man? He went 6 rounds with him. So it's all relative though. LTB, what's good, bro? What's going on with you? But I want to talk about the other fights, man. Jared Anderson, man, he came out look good. I thought he came in banging a little bit too much. I thought he probably needed to slow down just a little bit. And once he did, he started to place his shots better, and he was able to, what I'm saying, sit down his punches. And he got the guy. He was hurting that guy the whole time, but I thought he started off kind of rushing. You know what I'm saying? Damn, but Tyrank got to step it up, fam. Yeah, I feel you. I feel you. I think I understand it from the standpoint where I know they're just trying to get some fights out there. You know what I'm saying? And I think they're gonna start picking up though. They're gonna start picking up. It was weak competition, but they're gonna start picking up. I do believe that. I think next week gonna get a little bit better because it's gonna be a little bit more competitive. Actually, I think that Jesse Madaleno, what's his name, Yenfield Valente, that's a good fight on Thursday. Now I don't know how competitive it's gonna be, but on paper, that's a good fight because my man Vicente, he can bang. Jerry Anderson was too defensively responsible. I don't know. Maybe I saw the wrong fight you seen. I seen that dude come out the first round was begging, trying to get that dude up out of there. He got hit with some shots. I don't know. Maybe I missed it. Maybe my TV too small. But I seen him coming out there, kind of forcing the issue too much. But once he settled himself down, like in the back half of the first round, he started to place his shots. I like when he came out southpaw in the third round. That was a nice wrinkle. I didn't know he had that in his game, but that was nice. I like Zepeda versus the Beast. Yeah, that's a good fight. Let me see. Who's fighting Thursday? I think Adam Lopez gonna beat Louis Correa. It's a good Louis Correa. My bad. I think gonna beat Louis Correa, but it should be a fun fight. But I think Adam Lopez gonna beat him. It might be a fun fight. Jesse Magdalena versus Vicente that's a decent fight. The Maloney brothers, they had decent fights. They fight one of them fighting with Andrew fighting Joshua Franco, and Jason fighting Negrete. Negrete and Franco fought a trilogy not too long ago, and they went life and death with each other. So those gonna be some decent fights. So I think it's gonna start picking up. It's gonna start picking up. A great puncher, yeah, a good puncher. That dude corner terrible. Should have stopped the fight. Yeah, no, Jaden Eddy, he trashed too. He had a hand in that. He should have stopped it too. That body work, Ohio, yeah, good body puncher. He was committed to the body, man. I like that. Not a lot of heavyweights like to go down there. Irresponsible, not responsible. Okay, I got you. Yeah, I think that was Anderson's first softball. He gonna learn from it. That guy, he had decent legs, but when they was exchanging, that dude was throwing some heat back at Jerry Anderson. But I mean, he settled down and got the job done. Rob 87 was good, bro. So I'm not really mad at it. You know what I'm saying? The performance, he got to do up out of there. You know what I'm saying? Jared needs to be careful with fighting with the chin. Yeah. But I like his body work. Yeah, that's a good point. He was fighting with his chin up a little bit in exchanges. You know what I'm saying? That should come. But I like how fluid he is with his work though. Upstairs, downstairs. He started to get the jab going, which it's hard to get the jab going against a southpaw. But yeah, I agree with you on that, Robert Stewart. What's good with you, bro? Yeah. What was the other fight? Vito Guillanello versus Don Hainsworth. I mean, this is what I expected, bro. Hainsworth was a journeyman. Villanello hit him with a nice right hand and leaned him back a little bit. That was it right there. I mean, he got a good future too. He was using his legs a little bit early in the fight, which I like that. I like that too. Vanello have. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I seen him in the amateurs. Um, he boxed more. He was more of a boxer puncher. In the pros, he just come get you. So he got that in his tool bag though. So I like that. He gonna need that down the road. Really, Anderson should have settled down and kept his hands up and focused on the lead foot control. Yeah, yeah. He came out trying to get that work, trying to get that fight over as quick as possible. But I thought he settled down a little bit, started to place his shots. But that's a learning experience fight though. Yeah, salute, bro. What's good? But yeah, I like. I mean, I'm impressed with both of those guys, man. Both of those guys can punch, good amateur backgrounds. You know what I'm saying? Guido, he was about to be he was an Olympian. Guido is good technically. He can fight, but I think he's too soft. Yeah, I seen that fight. I seen that fight. I think you talked about it last time. I went back and watched it. Yeah, that guy's a killer. I don't know who. I don't know who Golden Boy gonna get to fight him. I don't know who they gonna get to fight him. You know what's funny? Don Hainsworth was in Canada. I seen an interview. He was in Canada. He was gonna be the late replacement for Sam Peter if something would happen to Sam Peter. And he got interviewed. He was talking cash shit. He was like, "Yeah, man, I came up here. I was gonna stop dude and this, that, and the third." And I'm like, "Yeah, maybe Goldberg can get him." But yeah, it's too early to say Shakur beats Edwin at 130. I think he beats them all. Um, I think. I mean, it'd be hard. You'd be hard pressed not to favor him against all of them at 130. I think it'd be tougher fights. I saw some stuff tonight that I can see people capitalizing on. Uh, I seen him in the corner, and the dude was getting his work off. Like I said, Shakur got hit the most I ever seen him get hit tonight. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was rust or whatever. He wasn't really rusty. He didn't look rusty to me, but maybe just the style or whatever. But I can see guys like Cancio having good success if he can get him pinned down in the corner like that. I mean, I favor Shakur to beat him, of course, but I'm just saying, guys gonna be a little bit bigger, stronger than. I don't know if they're gonna be stronger than him, but they're gonna be a little bit bigger, and they can be able to take a little bit more. But I don't think he run through 130. I think it's some good matchups out there for him. Like Jojo Diaz is a good matchup for him. Um, I think kind of a crazy style matchup is him against Jamel Herring. That can be kind of a chess match. They waiting on each other. You know what I'm saying? Um, I would say Leo, but Leo not gonna take that fight. Another chess match is Chris Colbert. That's a chess match. That's a different type of style. I think he beats Rene Alvarado pretty good. I think he beat Cancio, but Cancio is a good inside fighter. He like to work the body. So yeah, man. I'm with it. Spoiling Veg, what's good, bro? What's good, Jalit? Jalit's only comp is Tank at 126 and 130. I think he got some good fights at 26 in both divisions. In both divisions. Shakur looked really good tonight. Breaking guard early. Yeah, he was. Okay, you're talking to Jalit. Stevenson is great technically, but guys who are stronger can cut the ring off, be more active. Yeah, I think Cancio can be okay, but I don't think he gonna be able to sustain that. I don't think he can be able to sustain that, and I don't think Leo will either. Yeah, you gotta be able to keep him in that corner and be physically, tough with him. But yeah, he's tough to beat. I mean, I would favor him on most of those guys in both of those divisions. You know what I'm saying? But I think he could have tough fights. I think JoJo can give him a tough fight. You know what I'm saying? But it's one thing to say that, it's one thing doing it though. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. Yeah, Warrington. Yeah, I like that fight. Good unification. Defense and body punches get your opponent's respect. His punches hurt. Looking fluid people just don't run up on him. Yeah, that's true though. Floyd got a little pop. He's sharp with his punches. If you don't, nah, I said it all last time. You act like you couldn't get on, so you got to work for this. You got to tell me the back half of that 135. You said the 135 is the best in boxing. Before I drop that link, I need to know who. I need to know about that 135 division all the way down, and then from what you already know about T.O. We know about T.O., Lomachenko, Tank. Who else? Devin Haney. We know about them 4. Ryan Garcia, 5. Give me 5 more. Break them down in the chat, and then I'll drop the link. I just want to see Shakur get some more strength. Yeah, it's coming. He'll be 23 in a couple weeks. It's coming. Oh yeah, but Biscuit Ramirez already said I'm not giving him a rematch. Man, Ramirez, he looked good tonight. Well, I mean, considering, but like I was saying earlier, though, I like how I said I know they fighting lower competition, but I want to see how they're gonna break it down. But the way Ramirez did when he got the guy hurt, he hit him with a nice shot to the body. Then he came back up with those 2 overhand left hands. So yeah, man. Yeah, Biscuit, nice. I want him to get that first loss he had. I want him to go get that shit back, yo. Go get that shit back. What's good, Money Brown? What's good with you, bro? I want to see my man get that shit back though, because I think that dude he was tough, but I think right now since Ramirez progressing real nice, man, so might as well go get that shit back, clean that record off. You know what I'm saying? Clean that record off, bro, because he can beat that guy, man. Ramirez is better than him. Yeah, Ramirez. Yeah, he did look strong though. He looked strong. That's good stuff, man. Cause they was writing him off, bro. They were trying to send him back to Cuba, yo, like fresh, fresh. Put him straight back on the joint. But yeah, that's what's up, man. I think he with the right coach. I think he with the right coach. So yeah, yo, Julie, I dropped the joint. Um, let me see. Yeah, they can't see they can't see Ramirez got a boring style neither. Yeah, I think his natural tendency is to be a counterpuncher. You know what I'm saying? I think when he fights levels, he gonna start. You gonna see his boxing acumen. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna see him box more and be patient because I think he's a natural counterpuncher. I like to sit down on his shots, but I like him though. I ain't mad at it. If the guy's not supposed to be in the ring, would you get him up out of there? That's what he did. But sure, I'm hyped though. You know what I'm saying? Just to have boxing back, bro. Because you know what I'm saying? When this stuff all popped off, nobody nobody had a timetable when was gonna have boxing back. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's coming back slowly but surely. You know what I'm saying? We only got one person test positive, Michaela Mayer, which you know what I'm saying, she don't got no symptoms and she think it's just a false negative or whatever. And so that means they're doing their job, man. So I wanted to see that fight too with her. I think that would have been one of the best fights too. Quintavious Cash versus versus Calvin Metcalf, yo. And anybody in the chat, yo, that dude, if y'all remember that dude Metcalf, don't he look like Corey Lee boxing? So I mean, if y'all feel me, yo, say something in the chat. When I first seen dude at the weigh-in, I was like, yo, that's Corey Lee boxing right there. Back with another banger. You know what I'm saying? That's what I thought it was. But he fought tough though. I thought Cash was getting tired. Yeah, I'm hyped myself. Yeah. Yeah, he was gas. Yeah, he got gas. But old boy came to fight though. You know what I'm saying? He came to fight. Oh man, Cash, man, I don't know. I don't know. He's decent, got decent skills, but man, he messed around and be somebody's opponent. I think he gonna fight Rob Brant coming off that bicep injury and trying to get back. That seemed like a right opponent when you come off an injury, especially if the dude getting tired and gassing out like in the second round. Man, he got to get that cardio together because he was gassing out early in that fight, bro. I was like, damn, what's going on? I know the pressure wasn't that crazy. Um, Still will win even with a 6 round knockdown. Yeah. Cut didn't change the card. Yeah, it didn't change. It didn't matter. The dude, his aggressiveness was kind of sloppy and it wasn't effective. I mean, even though he was getting gassed out, but he wasn't really doing nothing as far as punches. He wasn't really punching like I want to see him punch. Uh, we need to see PBC release that schedule. I know for a fact they cooking something. Yeah, and they always do that. They always do that. Y'all remember when Eddie Hearn was in America a couple years ago talking about the zone this and the zone that, and I got all this paper. I'm about to get AB, the Charlo brothers. Man, we can sign everybody. They don't have promoters, and then they hit their ass with that Fox deal, and then ESPN hit them with that ESPN joint. So yeah, they got some cooking for sure, bro. For sure. What's up, man?
Yo,
Delete. What's up,
what's up? The boxing historian, aka boxing hipster. What's poppin', man?
man? What's a hipster, bro? I don't know what that means. I don't know what that means.
Figure it out, bro. You know everything about boxing. You can easily find out what a hipster be, bro.
Nah, I think I'm on my. That's like some new school dude or something. I don't know. Break it down for me, because
Nah,
I don't
you
think
figure it
I'm
out.
not on that level. I'm not on that level. I'm different.
No,
Tyrek got 3 events
man.
next week.
Um,
Yeah, they do. They do. They got 3 events. What's that mean though, for real?
a hipster, bro. I'll tell you, bro. You'll figure it out. I like if you figure it out, it'd be better for me tell you. It's me telling you. You are.
If it means that, you know what I'm saying, I'm nice at this boxing
It's not a bad thing, actually. It's like
and I'm on a different level. No, because I heard TV the boxing voice, he called people that shit. And the person he was calling that was on some casual shit. So I was like, I don't know.
nah.
But that ain't me for sure. Cause I be hitting them with gems and I be pointing stuff out nobody even think about. So
Yeah,
I know that ain't me.
I can see you being a good matchmaker, bro. Hopefully this TO fight, like if this TO fight in Vegas, bro, hopefully you go, bro. You gotta go. Chicken's gonna be cheap. I'm going.
You think they gonna be cheap?
Damn right they're gonna be cheap because people still feel scared of the COVID shit. Yeah, you know how cheap it is right now to go to Vegas? It's like $75 with Caesars a night.
Mm,
It's
yeah.
mad cheap, bro. I'm talking about super cheap.
Yeah, I'll go. I mean,
Damn right I'm going.
September. This is September, October.
Bob Arum, maybe September. They should. I mean, why not? You already can, even in Texas, even if they have it in Texas, you already can open this stuff. Like certain states are stricter. Georgia is not as strict, so it's almost like damn near back to normal a little bit. I even seen a little bit of traffic when I was coming for the gym, so I was like, okay, a little teeny bit, not like it normally be, but I said, okay, it's about to be back to normal in a second. I mean, people gonna go in the crowd like NASCAR and all that stuff. It's about to be that's done. So yeah. So
Yeah, I go definitely. I heard they was gonna open up 10,000 seats in that new arena, a new football joint.
mm.
That's why I'm saying, like, I don't know if it's gonna be expensive or not because that's a new arena.
Oh, and that arena, you think when is it supposed to open? Is it still on schedule, or did it get delayed? They probably was still working during the lockdown.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen it a couple times. That it looked like when I went to
Yeah,
Wilder Ferry in
mm,
February, it looked straight. So I
yeah,
mean, they tried to open up.
is it retractable too?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, yeah, and plus they not real super big names like that, so the tickets would be good. The tickets would be nice little tickets, 10,000 people. Yep.
that'd be dope.
Yeah,
Yeah, I go. I definitely go.
yeah, for sure. I'll go for that because what other fights is really there to look forward to? Let's see. Wilder, Fury 3. And that's basically. I mean, I can't think of no other fights. Danny versus Earl. That might be in Vegas. You gonna go to that?
Yep.
I know you Garcia. You in love with the Garcias, bro. You swear the Garcias is like.
Nah, it ain't like that. I just talk what I see, and I break it down both ways.
Yeah, Garcia. We see with Garcia. He do got a right hand when he want to use it though. He do got a right hand. But as far as Shakur, he looked nice. He's sitting down on his punches more. I was hoping dude put pressure on him because I want to see how he handled pressure. I was like, shit, but he must have felt them punches because he stopped right away. I'm like, damn. But Shakur did what he had to do, and like they was talking about doing a conference, maybe it go back to like the 90s and the 80s when people was fighting like once. You know how it was. You might fight, and then 6 weeks later come right back and fight and keep your name out there.
Yeah, I think it depends how his hand, how injured his hand is, but yeah.
Oh, you hurt his hand?
Yeah, he said he hurt his hand.
Oh, okay. He
So
hurt his hand.
If it's not too bad, but I mean that was good little work, you know what I'm saying, for him to get back out there.
Yeah,
I know.
Yeah. Hopefully you don't have continuous hand problems, bro. That would be.
Yeah.
That kind of mess up your career, but he looked solid. You know what I mean? He looked solid. But it's gonna be curious if he fights somebody like Tank that know how to cut the ring off and is faster than him and slicker than him and go to the body and shit like that. That's gonna be a whole new different ball game. But right now, that's the only person I can see having a chance to beat him at 126 and 130, unless you include Homeboy at 130, Lomachenko. I don't see nobody.
What's good, money?
Jalik calling you a cornball, Lawrence on the low. That's what he's talking about.
Nah, hipster is not a cornball.
Man, I know what a hipster is, man. It ain't no bad thing, Lawrence. I've heard Lawrence talk now what it is though. You want to know bad and
not bad, bro.
Hipster just like a cool person, man. He's just saying you're a cool dude of boxing.
That's what's up, man. We good. I mean, I like all the performances, yo. I mean, maybe I'm like super naive or something. I'm just glad boxing back.
Dude from Atlanta, that Cash dude from Atlanta, because I know they was mentioning something with Atlanta. His manifesto. He from Atlanta, okay.
Yeah.
He did look a little tired. I'm like, bro, how's he getting tired? I don't get that, bro.
The pressure on his ass, and you can tell he probably went in the best of shape.
Yeah, like this is gonna really see who dedicated to this boxing shit.
But it's entertaining though. Entertaining as fuck.
Yeah, that was the best fight of the card right there, though.
Right, bro. I like that one. I like the heavyweight too.
Yeah, Jerry Anthony. Yeah, he was banging.
Yeah, he was banging though. But that was the best fight for us being competitive.
Yeah, Homeboy looked nice though. I ain't going front though. I ain't giving up on him. Robiesi, I ain't giving up on him.
Robisi,
yeah, I ain't giving up on him, bro.
He looked good.
I like Robisi, bro. I like Robisi. Like I say, he had to mishap his first fight, but he counted that shit with 3 wins, 3 knockouts. So,
because
you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But my dude Ryan Allen did say Sportman beat the shit out of him though.
Oh, he did. Yeah, he's still he kind of small too. He's still probably just learning the pro game, and then also too, like they said, like he's so used to being in Cuba fighting, and once he get over here, he have a little, I guess, more sense of freedom. His training might be totally different, but he back with Ishmael Salah, so we'll see. I don't know if he really, I don't know his conditioning is, I don't know how his conditioning gonna be. He look a little soft.
I think he'd be
myself. Y'all think Shakur the next Floyd?
I think Shakur the next Shakur, bro. Like I don't think none of these dudes the next Floyd, bro. That's why I be saying, like they be saying the next Floyd, like that shit just easy to come along because you know what I'm saying. I'm letting these dudes beat them, bro. Floyd is a one of a kind fighter. Maybe these dudes can fight and put on the show and be something, but I'm letting these fighters beat them. I like what Shakur said. I'm the first Shakur Stevenson. I take something from everybody. Like we got 2 totally different styles. Like they putting them on that pedestal. You know that's Bob Iron tactic though, Lawrence.
Right.
Came out first. He was talking about Lomachenko better than Floyd. He did that. So to draw the attention and shit like that. He's better than Ali and all that. Yeah, I just want to let these dudes beat them, but that's why I say it. Then, all right, we say, oh, they the next Floyd, right?
Yep.
Then they go out there, they have a mishap. Then guess what?
That
Oh, the next Floyd. It's like it's so much criticism on them, bro. Just let them beat them, bro. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm letting these fighters beat them, bro.
bro, and how they present them to the public. I'm up to like, now if you looking the next floor is like people expecting all these different things from you, bro.
Right.
Right.
You got to be flawless every fight. You can't fuck up. You can't get punched in the face. You can't get cut. You can't do nothing wrong. Or your ass gonna be you're a bum. You was a hype job. You was this. I'm like, God damn.
Yeah,
exactly.
Damn, bro.
I was saying that before because I'm like, people, they probably see this fight, they think my man a bum. That's why I like to watch the fights, Joe. Because if you don't really know the guy, it's good to go see what he's about. That way you don't call him no bum just off the rip. And if he go longer than he expected, then you know what I'm saying. Like let's say when Shakur started getting his haters up, and then somebody gonna bring that shit up. Man, you went 6 rounds with that dude, you know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
How they do.
But it is a way for them to market him, especially if he's not a puncher, because we especially Americans love big punchers. So it's a way to market him as far as like his defense and things like that. Because from what I've seen, his defense is kind of up there as far as like the Floyd level so far. Now I gotta see him fight even higher competition if he still can have that same level of defense when he fight guys that's faster than him, similar to how when Floyd fought Zab or some shit like that, or Mosley. But I can definitely see how his defense will work. But we'll see what happens. We'll see when he get in trouble and shit like that.
I mean, he a defensive fighter though. Before offensive, like I said on the live stream, Floyd has so much more to his offense than Shakur's showing right now. But he go grow into it though. But I ain't gonna, I'm gonna let this kid beat this kid, bro. But it's always good to compare, like you said, it's an honor and shit like that. But you know how people do that shit. They be trying to put him in a box. Like once they put him in a box, then you gotta be just astronomical every fucking fight. He go fight Josh Warrington, he get a split decision, they'll try to shit on him or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying? So
yeah, that's
I just want to be. I just want to.
What you think was next for him? What you like to see him do?
I mean, man, I want to see him unify in 126, bro. Like I say, I like every fighter. Like when you become champion at a division, I like to see you unify to solidify that division. I don't give a fuck if it's the weakest champion or the toughest champion, but I want to see you unify the division. I want him to go back to 126, bro, and I want that Josh Warrington fight. I always wanted that Josh Warrington fight for him because Josh Warrington is a tough dude. Like, okay, Gary Russell, he trying to come up, he chasing this fight or that fight, but if that fight was to happen, I'm all right with it. But I just feel like the Josh Warrington fight, on the grander scale of things, like over in the UK, I want him to go to the UK and fight him. I don't want him to fight him in America. I want him to fight him in the UK.
And the crazy thing, I'm my fault. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. But I definitely want the Josh Warrington fight though. But if not, I want him to campaign that 130, man, and try to get him a Gary Burchett.
And the crazy thing about it, if he showed more vulnerability, then Josh Warrington might say, you know what, let's not take this fight with that Chinese guy. Let's go ahead and get homeboy in there. But he didn't really show too much vulnerability in the fight. I mean, the dude put pressure on for like 5 seconds. It was like, oh shit, what is he gonna do? But so that, his performance is Josh Warrington. I don't think they'll take the fight, especially with him signing. I think he with MTK Global. They got everybody in the UK, it seemed like, and then he just with Eddie Hearn. So from a business perspective, especially with them selling there in the zone trying to do their thing, the shit that they under, I don't think that they'll take that fight. But we'll see. I hope he fight. I would love to see him fight Josh Warrington or Gary Russell.
Yeah, I want him to stay at 26 too, but I think he got a lot of options at 130. I mean, I think 130 got some decent fights for him. You know what I'm saying? I think he probably win against those guys, but I like if he can go 130 and fight like JoJo and Jamel Henry and guys like that and still, you know what I'm saying, be on top of his game, then shoot, that's gonna make his stock rise even higher. Because I think he got the skill set to be anybody, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, if Jamel Henry gonna fight Corey Frampton, then we'll be talking about him fighting Corey Frampton.
Yeah, that'll be interesting.
Jamel Henry ain't beating no Corey Frampton.
You don't think so?
Nope.
Oh wow.
I think, you know what? I think that shit is gonna be a close fight, and I can see both guys winning. And I was watching a fight that reminded me that I think it's gonna look like that. I'm gonna drop that shit in the chat. but it was Derek Smoke Gainer versus Robert Garcia, the trainer. That fight, if you watch that shit, it's gonna look like how that fight was. Cause Smoke Gainer was like 5'11", and my man Robert Garcia is 5'5", 5'6". And when they fought, Robert Garcia was more technically sound. He was stalking him, trying to push him back, and then Smoke Gainer was he was boxing. I think he dropped him late in that fight. I'm gonna post that shit in the chat. But yeah, it's a good fight though.
I just think Frampton a little bit more technical.
Even it might be easier for him to win overseas or in the U.S. We'll see. That'd be a good fight though.
Frampton a good body puncher.
Yeah, I like Jamel Hurd. He just don't do enough for me though. Like, but I do like my Olympians though. I love him though, but he's just the weakest link in my opinion.
To me, I think he lose focus in the mid rounds, yo. Like he'll start off great, get the jab going, footwork, everything nice, combination, counter punching. But then like when he get in the mid rounds, he just I don't know, man. Like he lose focus or something.
Yeah, that could be right. Yeah, maybe.
Especially if somebody makes an adjustment on it, that's probably what it is.
Yeah. And remember, I don't know if he got that. You remember when old boy stopped him? Shabakov stopped him. And Shabakov is a short, southpaw, stocky guy that was getting up under his shots.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And he was able to make him work a little bit harder. When he lost to Memphis Miller, he just got all boxed. I don't know if he was.
When I seen Ladarius Miller beat him, bro, and I picked him to beat Ladarius Miller, but when I seen that fight, just looking at that fight, and I still see him now, I seen he did get a little bit better, but it ain't like he just evolved. You know what I'm saying? And when I look at it, I be like, he ain't beating Carl Frampton, bro.
So I didn't know he was that tall, bro. Some of these don't seem right. Is he 5'10"?
Jamel Hurd?
Yeah.
Yeah. He about 5'10".
Damn.
Yeah.
Damn, bro.
My bad for you, man. Let's go. Non-stop, bro.
That tall, bro.
You good? Tall southpaw.
Yeah, I know he was southpaw. I didn't know he was just that tall, though. I'm like, damn.
Yeah, he like face to face with Earl Spence. I don't know if you ever seen them stand next to each other. They like face to face.
Earl's listed 5'9" in the head. Sometimes they be something be off.
What y'all think about this Negro Glacier coming out talking about? I think I asked you about that, Long.
Yeah, you asked me.
Earl ain't had nothing to do with he ain't had nothing to do with the stadium though. Selling out Dallas Stadium.
Who said that?
Rick Glacier.
Oh man,
yeah, hater, man.
The number man, I hate him, bro.
That's a waste of time to say that, bro. That's like a slap in the face, bro.
Yeah. Like L-Dub said. Now I can respect that. You fucking right, Mikey. That's why Earl picked Mikey over Ugas because he got a fan base. So we know he was bringing the crowd. We know he's bringing, but he didn't just sell that motherfucker out by himself. Earl didn't do anything. It's because of Mikey and the Mexican fans. Like, bro, that sounds dumb as fuck.
That's like disrespectful to blacks, bro.
Yeah, bro. That's how I kind of felt a little bit, especially at this time, bro. I'm like, is he doing this shit for some clout and knowing what's going on? You know what I'm saying? Because people go gravitate towards it, or what the fuck you trying to say? That's all I feel like.
Think about it, Mikey versus
Marlo.
Vargas. Did that sell out? That didn't sell out the same spot that Earl versus Ocampo sold out, right? So
they went. The Star is the training facility, and then the Dallas Stadium is the 70,000 seats.
No, I'm talking about Ocampo. Remember he fought Ocampo?
Yeah, the 14,000.
Yeah, but where did Jesse Vargas fight Mikey at?
Oh no, they fought in San Antonio, didn't they, Lawrence? If I'm not mistaken.
I thought it was
they fought the same place.
They fought at Ford Center at the Star at the Dallas Cowboys Trading Center.
Oh, they did. They fought there too, and they do shit like Earl did with Ocampo.
It did 10K. What's up, Tanger? What's going on, bro?
Show you, bro. Like that's great.
Yeah, what's happening?
Earl did 14 with Ocampo. They did 10 with Jesse and Mikey.
Yeah.
So that's a whole different situation.
Intangible box.
I would never take. Look, Mikey. I'm a big fucking fan of Mikey. Always been a big fan of Mikey. And even when the fight got signed, I had Earl winning, but I thought Mikey was gonna have some success. I ain't gonna sit up here and lie. I'm like, nigga, this is Mikey. And any motherfucker that say Mikey, like people can say it now though. Yeah, I've been saying Earl was gonna beat Little Mikey. I've been saying it, but if you was gonna say if they give you $1 million just to say Mikey was gonna have some success in that fight, you would have put that $1 million on some success over no success. So Cats can say anything right now though, but I thought Mikey was gonna have some success in that shit though. But still, at the end of the day, it's still Mikey motherfucking Garcia. Mikey's still a bad motherfucker in my opinion.
I mean, I thought he would have some success, but I thought his only chance of winning is if he caught him with something early and could maybe finish him off. I mean, that was a possibility. He was a hard puncher, but I just didn't see him being able to hang as a welterweight. He's very undersized, and his physique at 147 is just like maybe he moved up there to go continue eating some tacos or some shit. I don't know.
No, I never gave him a chance to win the fight. I just said some success in the fight.
Yeah, maybe. I mean, Spence does leave himself open for counters. He is a great counterpuncher, but Spence did a solid job just extending himself, extending his legs mostly to get lead foot position, and he used his jab pretty well. I think part of the reason he didn't knock him out was because, he doesn't generate a ton of power from the outside. He's one of those guys who needs to get up close so he can get snap on his shots and so that they can come quickly. I think that's part of the reason he didn't stop him. But, I mean, he did what he had to do, I think.
I always say that, though, Lawrence. Like, Spence is the fighter to knock you out, got to get leverage. And you know how to get leverage from outside, inside, and out, but he do draw most power from inside where he can really get the leverage because he know the range of distance and shit like that. So, especially when you're breaking your way down and things like that. Yeah. But even not knocking his ass out was still impressive. Outboxing Mikey motherfucking Garcia, pound for pound fighter.
Who brought that up? Who brought that up? Mikey and Spence.
Oh, we brought that up talking about remember I said that about Rick Lacey when he was talking about the numbers?
Oh, yeah. Yo, that dude, he be, I don't know if he be dropping like real knowledge or whatnot, but he be trolling a lot and he be hating. So it's like you can't big up one person and then you hate on somebody else and then you try to call it down the middle when somebody get at you. You know what I'm saying? I see him bigging up Steve Kim on Twitter and then he dogging out every PBC fighter. Like,
right,
you know what I'm saying? Like you got, I don't know.
Steve Kim was on there. He was kissing his ass. So him and Earl went back and forth today. Was it today or yesterday? They went back and forth yesterday, I think.
Steve Kim?
Nah, Earl and Rick Lacey.
Oh, he did?
Yeah. Then the fans got into his ass too.
Yeah. What y'all think about Alexander Vulture retiring?
Man, that shit caught me off guard, bro. Because he's still one of my favorite fighters, man. I like those like a motherfucker. To see him retire like that, like I say, I know. I think Jalik said it probably had something to do with Stevenson. I doubt that, but I just feel like Corey Spink said, he said he think all fighters should try to retire at 35 years of age, even though the dude was 33.
Oh, he's 33.
I'm gonna be honest though, that's a lot of pressure that's on Alexander Volstik.
Hold on, bro. Maybe he got it. Maybe he got his reasons. I don't know if he probably got. I don't know if Better Be hurt his ass like in that fight or something like that. But I don't know, bro. Like at 33, still in your prime like that, just losing one fight, it had to be something to it. It had to be something. But I'm not gonna pressure him or say nothing about him because sometimes when it's time, especially when you've been boxing since an early age, it's like shit. Maybe felt like he reached his peak and you want to do something different. But I don't know. I just like to hear his statement though. Did he make a statement about shit?
I don't know, but I think that, it's a lot of pressure that was on him at this point. He had the Stevenson fight, which may have changed his perspective on the sport. Like, should I stay in this? And also the Archer Beterbiev fight, where he got a taste of that damage that Adonis Stevenson took. If you don't remember, after that fight, he was hospitalized.
Mm-hmm.
He might have taken some internal damage because Archer Beterbiev is a serious puncher. And also, there was something, though, I think that was released on Twitter that he stated that he was leaving boxing to focus on business. So I think those two things, along with things outside of the ring, I think he just reached a point possibly where he just didn't have the motivation to go out there and train and dedicate his life to it anymore.
Mm-hmm.
And let me add another one to that. what about the pressure from his countrymen? You know what I'm saying? Lomachenko and Usyk. You see them doing well, and he
And
trying to compete with them.
and
What y'all think about that?
you know how the Atlas is. You know how he is. He real strict and shit like that. But I'm glad he got out, man. I respect him to get out now, bro, because boxing ain't no joke. You watch the what was it? The Sugar Ray Robinson documentary. They talk about after he killed that guy, he was never really the same after that. So
Yeah, that's true too.
And Ray Mancini too. Boom Boom Mancini was the same way.
So I think it's more because of that. He did take a beat. That's why it's sometimes better to get just knocked out cold, like maybe like how Roy Jones got knocked out by Tarver and then take them beatings. Like,
come on, man. You could use all these examples. Somebody getting hit with one shot. You gonna use Roy Jones, bro?
Yeah, what about this though? My man that killed recently.
Matisse. Oh yeah, because in his next fight, when he fought on the wilder card, yeah, he was looking like trash.
That's a good
lost.
Yeah, he lost. Yup, and he not this puncher that they saying he was. You right, bro. He lost. I was like, damn. And then he was, yup. That shit is
So we gotta watch out. We gotta watch out for Charles Conwell. I know he got a win.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. That's what I'm talking about.
He got a win. He got a win in February. But it was like a lower level card. He fought on Mary McGee's undercard. But I'm talking about when he step up, how he going, because the guy Matisse, the one who had that fight with Dadashev.
Oh yeah, Dadashev. And then do you remember Pritchard Cologne, Terrell Williams?
Yeah.
He looked too good after that shit. So
the lawman beat the brakes off him.
Intangible probably hit it on the head though. Like once he did that shit to Stevenson and then him going through that situation, because I forgot he did get hospitalized after that shit. It's like they probably told him like this, that, and turn. And then look, we probably had something happen before that shit to happen. And like when you're in a position, bro, like you made some good money in boxing and you got business going, and you got children and shit like that, so you got to make the decision. I don't think it's with the countrymen and things like that, because I don't think they in a competition with each other. I think they all ride for one another, and the Ukrainian motherfuckers stick together. They just didn't stick together with my boy that Danny Garcia whooped his ass. I don't think nobody want to stick with him.
Derevchenko?
Well,
Derevchenko, I think people would want to stick with him.
Not Derevchenko. Red Cat.
Red Cat.
Yeah. Okay. But I mean, I can respect it, man. You got to make a tough decision and shit. It's your life. You doing good with business and shit like that. Shit, you got to make the right decision. So it's the right decision in my opinion. If that's the decision he made, I'll never tell him, oh, man, you tripping or shit like that. Because your heart got to be into boxing. You got to be all the way in or all the way out. You can't be halfway in and halfway out. Gary Russell Jr. You know what I'm saying? But it is what it is, man. I salute him, though.
Yeah, because you can't play around. You seen what it was there, and then dude got 2 belts. It's like, what else is he gonna do? And be honest with you, I did want to see the Bostic versus Bivol fight too. I wanted to see how those two styles clashed up. That's a good style matchup. But yeah, I respect his decision. You can't play boxing, bro. It's not new.
Yeah, I'm glad he got out okay though. You know what I'm saying? That's what's up. Right. That's the most important thing.
Exactly.
What they say, retire from boxing. Don't let boxing retire you.
Exactly. He should have a decent amount if he was investing in. I don't know what the cost of living is in Ukraine. He could probably, he should be. I got a question for you. What's your thoughts on what's up with the young boy Ryan Garcia, bro? He should be signed with Golden Boy, man.
Let me go on that. What's up, Reggie Owens? What's good, bro?
See,
man, go ahead, Tange. Go ahead.
Okay. Look, Ryan Garcia, man, I don't really understand what the whole complaining is about for receiving $200,000 to fight a bum. Of course, the whole back and forth with Tank Davis, I really could not care less about that. But the $200,000 to fight like Mares or something like that, I mean, it's nothing. It's not a marquee fight. I don't really think there's anything wrong with him receiving $200K at that point.
Versus Mares, bro? Shit.
Like Mares? No, 200,000. Hell no.
I feel him. In a pandemic, though, with no fans, Ryan need fans. He got a big fan base, a lot of females. So if you think about it.
Yeah, though, even the ratings he go do more than 200,000. No, hell no.
Yeah, bro. And you got in July, you can have fan. People keep saying that you can have people in the stands, bro. Like that's the COVID shit is almost done. You can.
Abner Mares is still a 3-division world champion, if I'm not mistaken, right?
bro.
Yeah, he should have fought Linares instead, though. I don't know why he didn't take the Linares
I
fight.
thought the Linares fight was still on. That's all, L-Dub?
Nah, that's off. He can't get over here.
Oh, shit. I was looking for it. That was his step-up fight to me, man.
Yeah, he should have fought him. Morris is done.
You know what I think it is too? They just not on the same page. You gotta remember, Canelo don't even talk to Oscar enough. So if they treat Canelo a certain way, you get what I'm saying?
That's what I'm thinking is what persuading Ryan Garcia, what Canelo doing, what Canelo doing, like that. So when I see that situation, you're not in a Canelo situation. Like, of course you got a fan base, but shit, them fan base don't contribute to dollars on pay-per-view yet. You know what I'm saying? Now, TV ratings, okay, I see that. And he worked more than $200,000. So, but I'm just saying TV ratings and shit like that, I understand though, but it's a difference though. But one thing I will do though, and I'm not gonna knock Ryan Garcia, is for standing up for him damn self. Like you gotta make a statement early on, especially when you know your work and you know what's going on, and you got Canelo right there teaching you the business, because these promoters will fuck you over. And we know Oscar De La Hoya, we know his style of training, how he like little boys and shit. So you gotta watch it, bro. You gotta watch it with him. So at the end of the day, I ain't gonna knock no fighter for knowing they work, bro. If you feel like you work more, especially, I agree with $200,000, but we'll see. We'll see. Some fighters they be needing promoters. I think Ryan Garcia, he the type of fighter, bro. He can talk. He know how to talk. He got the fan base. I ain't gonna say he don't need a promoter, because promoter do help you get forward once you're a young fighter like that. But he would have did good on the Al Heyman side. I'm just say that.
Al Heyman or Eddie Hearn or somebody, because Golden Boy ain't doing it, bro. They just not even really. I don't know if they would be around. I don't even know if how they might be like Gary Shaw or somebody if the zone didn't like kind of save them with that welfare check.
Now, he's like a self-promoter though. Would you agree with me, LW? He kind of like a self-promoter. He know how to talk his own shit.
Yeah, but I kind of disagree a little bit, man, because he was gloating, talking about he signed the biggest deal for a non-champion. And he said it's not a new deal. But I'm saying he only had one fight since he said that, and now he complaining. Like, if you don't want to fight right now in the pandemic with no fans, then just wait. Just sit out when we can come back, when the fans can come back, and then you get your paper. If you feel like he got every reason to fight for what he's worth. But what I'm saying though, right now, I know the times we in now. I mean, 200K don't sound bad to me with no fans. It might. I don't even think it was Marvez. It was Marvez. Well, Marvez don't mess with Golden Boy like that. It was going to be either Hector Tanajada or Marcelio Gessa. It was going to be one of those two. Not Marvez. Marvez won't fight him.
Right. See, I thought somebody fight like that. Yeah, I understand that. I thought somebody Abner Marvez, but.
They don't mess with Marvez like that. Golden Boy don't mess with him.
And the crazy thing about it, Golden Boy said 200,000 wasn't even his minimum, so they kind of like threw him under the bus in a sense. That's what they was doing before, trying to act like he was scared to fight Dunno. He got to get a new. I wouldn't have never resigned with Golden Boy.
He resigned. That's what I'm saying. Who fought when he resigned?
Golden Boy is bad. Like I don't want y'all to compare Gary Shaw to Oscar De La Hoya, because Gary Shaw would put on garbage fights in the middle of like Boise, Idaho.
No, I'm just saying on the level of popularity, maybe like a Lou DiBella, nobody gonna take him serious no more, because it's like, where Canelo gonna go? I'm sure a lot of people might want him, but is he gonna go to Fox with PBC, or is he gonna go with ESPN? If the zone files bankruptcy and that gets rid of that contract that they signed, they better start thinking, bro.
I think Ryan Garcia can take advantage of this the way we got it set up now, because everybody gonna be watching. I'm curious to see how Shakur Ratings gonna do tomorrow when they pull him out. Exactly. Now just imagine if that you're the only one that's on TV and you having performances like you had against Fonseca, you're gonna go viral again. So I mean, yeah, you can fight for what you're worth, but if you look at the opponents that they got in front of you, you the favorite, and then it's like the fans are gonna tear it up anyway. So I don't know, man. I can't really speak on nobody's money. I just want to see the fighters stay active and shit. If they can fight, they got fights for you. Why not fight? And that's my thing.
Because they know they work, bro. Now that's what I'm saying. Like
Yeah.
200,000. Like you still gotta think about it, bro. He ain't walking away with no 200,000. You gotta pay taxes. You gotta pay your team. He walk away about $50,000 at the end of the day. Shit.
That's facts, though. That's facts.
I personally think Canelo should sign Ricky Hatton because Ricky Hatton already has an incredible stable with Lucas Brown. So imagine if you were to pair Lucas Brown up with Canelo Alvarez. That would be incredible.
That's the same Ricky Hatton that then becomes support Lucas Brown. He didn't become support him.
Because he keeps saying in his tweets they can only hold you back for so long, and I think he really want Tank. And like a lot of people thinking that Floyd and them holding Tank back. That's why you got to be on the same page.
I said that, Jalik. That's why I say you really want Tank, and that's why I believe, and that's why I'm going to continue to believe. Because when they say clout chasing, you clout chasing to do what? To get fans, right? Ryan Garcia already has a fan base. He already has a fan base, and he already getting money. He really believe he can beat Gervonta Davis, bro. And he ain't gonna keep saying his name if he ain't gonna want him. Look at Devin Haney. He don't scream Devin Haney name like that. But Gervonta Davis name like that. So they know Tank is the big dog right now, though. Tank getting the big bucks, and they know that with Tank come the big bucks as well. But if you beat him, it comes the big, you know what I'm saying? You get that motherfucking recognition as well, too. But Ryan Garcia going after the big bucks. He want the big bucks.
And also for Tank, it's a perfect fight because Tank is trying to be a pay-per-view star. Who else he going to fight besides Ryan Garcia right now, where it gives him the best chance to win and still be a big fight? Because that can probably do like a 750 to a milli pay-per-views if they promote it right. That'll be an amazing promotion. You get what I mean? So
they gotta get the young people involved though.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. But Golden Boy don't do that no more. They just don't. They booking agent. They're not even like real promoters no more. Like he do more.
They got a lot of females though. Ryan Garcia got a lot of females at his fights. Like
Ryan Garcia the Justin Bieber of boxing, bro. He got a lot of kids, middle age and shit like that though. So that's why I say when you go to pay-per-view, I don't think it really translates to pay-per-view dollars. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, look, man, I don't like either Tank or Ryan, but if Ryan fights Tank, I'm gonna join Team Tank. I'm gonna become the biggest Tank fan on this entire world. And then I'm gonna forfeit my fandom and leave the Tank fan base after he beats Garcia. But
that'll be a fight though. But because it's gonna do way more than Leo Santa Cruz. I'm not sure who's gonna buy that fight.
Tangible just want to see Ryan get knocked the fuck out. I see her.
You don't like Ryan. Yeah, bro. Like you said, he's standing up for himself. That's rare. Most people be afraid of their bosses and shit. He stood up for them.
I mean, if Canelo I wonder would he do that if Canelo went over there to show himself. You know what I'm saying? I think it's Canelo rubbing off on with the Canelo.
I think so.
I'm trying to say.
Yeah, man.
Advice from Canelo, yeah, because Canelo, when he said some shit about him, he said he not gonna let him do him like that. Or some shit he said, like take it from me or some shit he said something. I forgot. But
yeah, I hope we get that thing worked out, man, because he is a exciting fighter, whether you like him or hate him.
Exactly.
That dude, he's improving too. Like under the radar, improving. A lot of people can't see that he's improving because they don't like him. But the dude is improving, bro. For real.
Yeah, I like Ryan Garcia, man. I like his style. I like how he talk. Like I say, he's fast, he's accurate. He's just too straight up and down. You know what I'm saying? You gotta learn how to find a way to bend them down knees.
Yeah. And he said he want to speak to the zone directly. So he said cut the middleman out. That goes to show you he don't really. I know he regrets re-signing with Golden Boy, but like you said, we don't know how much money they really got and how much debt that he had. You know, a lot of times they manipulate you if you don't know what your money is. And I was like, damn, he shouldn't have re-signed with Golden Boy, bro.
You gotta go talk to Triple G. Triple G.
Yeah.
Triple G gonna talk at the zone.
Exactly.
You gotta talk to Triple G.
Fight like everybody in the Cobra bag, dog.
Oh shit! What you say?
I said that nigga fight like his opponent the Cobra bag for real.
That'd be funny though. He go to the zone office and got to talk to Triple G. Hey, that's crazy.
Hey, when I tell you, hey, you're a good boy, but you really need to take contract. How much your contract? Oh, damn, you fucked up.
Heavy, I don't know about Duncan. I mean, he said he don't want to be in sport long. You gotta, I don't know. He just gotta. You gotta. It has to be a balance. You don't want to put him in there with too crazy, but at the same time, a lot of opportunities don't come. Like Linares would have been a perfect opponent because he's chinny. And
man, I thought that fight was going on, man. That was a fight for him.
They should make it in August or September.
Yeah, they can get him over here. I like that fight. I like that fight for him.
I want to see if it go the distance, but I could see him stopping Linares. But at the same time, if you don't stop him early, it can be a nice.
I'm still a fan of Linares, bro.
Yeah, more solid, bro.
He got a nice right hand.
Linares is a really good boxer. He's just chinny and has a suspect defense.
He stay getting
He's got fast hands and good power.
Yeah, he stay getting cut. But like they said in the thing, like Jordan said, John Jones is about the money. Conor McGregor retiring, saying it's about the money. So a lot of people, man, is you know.
I feel you.
Fuck Floyd money up. Floyd wanted that second fight with him too. That's why I sent that tweet out for Red trying to entice him. That's why I said, "Come on, Floyd, I'm come back with an exhibition and shit." Floyd and Khabib and shit like that, man. Like, god damn.
Yeah, man. I'm happy boxing back though, man. I mean, slowly but surely, but we're gonna get better fights, y'all.
Hey, I was very impressed tonight though, bro. I'm not gonna lie, man. Like from watching all them motherfucking old fights, that shit was fucking my head up a little bit. I got tired of watching it. I'm like, man, I'm tired of watching old fights after old fights. Then you know the outcome and shit like that. So you'll try to find another fight that you never seen before, and you ain't that into that shit. Then you gotta go do some other shit. And I'm like, man, fuck that. I enjoyed tonight. That's why I told that dude he top ranked, man. I don't give a damn. Like when even with the little fight out of fights, I enjoy that shit. Shit, I enjoy it.
Yeah. Nowadays, man, it feels Marius Vach versus Kevin Johnson feels like Holyfield versus Tyson.
Hey, I'm gonna order that too while you playing.
Which one?
It's Friday night. It's Walk, the one who just fought Dylan White. He about to fight Kevin Johnson. They fighting in Poland. I'm about to order that shit. $5. This $5.
You're definitely hister, bro. Damn.
If I can watch the fight, bro, I'm gonna watch it. Unless I find like a little bootleg stream for it, a link for it, then I watch it like that. But if you know what I'm saying, if it ain't gonna break my pocket, hey.
And then they have an undercard too, so that's why I say it ain't like you just paying for one fight. You got like, man. I just like fighting, man. I just like watching boxing shit. I needed boxing so bad. I was watching motherfuckers fight on Facebook.
Right, me too.
Talking about they got their head up, right? I'm like,
yeah. Marius Vach versus Kevin Johnson. I mean, that style matchup is just so bad.
Yeah,
I'm so hyped for it. Here's one thing for certain: somebody is not getting knocked out.
I know, right?
But that's why I say we can watch the fight to laugh at that motherfucker to see how terrible. Because you can watch a fight and laugh your ass off and still get a kick out of it.
Yeah, Marius Vach, he has an iron chin and Kevin Johnson has no power. Marius Vach has little output but decent power, but Kevin Johnson has a great chin. Oh, Jesus Christ. But, hey, it's boxing, so I'll just watch it anyways.
Yep.
Right, shit.
I think Jack Colclad fighting that day, too. He fighting in Germany, though.
So let me ask you this: overseas, the fans can be in their crowd now, or what's up with it?
I ain't no fans.
There's no fans in Poland either.
No. One fans on the little $5 fight.
I think they all got their. I think it is.
I like the little ring girl though yesterday too though.
I know. Yeah. Hey, that $5 fight that junk on Facebook. That shit was nice to me. Carlos Molina.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I think because whatchamacallit already talking about making Devin Haney versus Luke Campbell, Regis versus Maurice Hooker. The Zone trying to make some big fights though. So
I'm with it.
Yeah.
Hey, my cousin walked in. He talking, boy, what type of backyard boxing shit you watch?
He thought two people was fighting outside. Somebody set the ring up there.
Yeah, that nigga said, nigga, you watching backyard boxing? I said, yeah, shit, that's what it look like right now.
Yeah, man, it did.
But yeah, Dr. Lee, go ahead, though. You say,
I think at the beginning, the big fights starting to come on. The Zone might be the one that do it because these top rank fights would be, it'll just be to keep it, just experiment a little bit, which is good to start off. But big ones is going. I think the Zone is going to start where it'll be like, okay, this is more significant, like Luke Campbell, Devin Haney, Regis Hooker, and it was another fight. I think this Cecilia Bruckis against somebody else.
She must have been fighting my girl.
I forget.
I was looking for
from Chicago.
I was looking forward to that Reggie Hooker fight so much. I was actually trying to make that fight.
Yeah.
What fight intangible?
I was
Hooker versus Prograde. That fight was going to be exciting.
Yeah.
Probably was going to knock him out, but I think both fighters would have left a decent account of themselves.
I agree. I don't give a fuck what Bo Mac was talking about. Maurice Hooker wasn't beating Regis probably. But the fight we got robbed out of tonight. Tell them, bro. Damn.
Oh yeah, Michaela Mayer versus Helen Joseph, bro.
Man,
that was stole the show,
fight, bro.
That was stole the show tonight, yo.
Bro. I wanted that fight bad as fuck. Hey, I seen that she had the fucking coronavirus. I say, get the fuck out of here, bro.
She'll be back though.
Somebody would get. I knew they would say somebody wouldn't be able to fight. You know what I'm saying? But man, I think
I felt bad for Helen Joseph though, man. Like, come all the way over here, bro. Like, god damn, work your ass off.
Probably, they should. Yeah, that's the.
I know she like, bitch, you gonna keep a mask on and chlorine for 2 more days? 2 fucking days? I over here? You don't fucking put the fucking mask on? I don't get my biggest check. I come over here. You know, it's very hard already for us to get fights. Yeah. Like, god damn.
They gotta run that back, bro. Like,
yeah, they got to
reschedule that.
Yeah, because she got some pop, bro. Like she
Yeah, Michaela Myers can pop too, but Helen Joseph looked like she was ready with her box, boy. I was looking. She was here to bring it to Michaela ass, and that's why I say that was her toughest challenge right there. I said, damn.
That's foo-foo. You was dead, Bucky naked. Now you won't have.
Eddie, bitch, when I met you.
That's her, yo.
She was buck naked riding a zebra. Oh, shit. But man, another fight though that we missed out on though, man, was fucking. I told you, Shakur Lucas, my dude from fucking Namibia, who's gonna fight Jesse Magdaleno, who fight on Thursday. Man, they came all the way over here and they shut the whole court down. That was Shakur supposed to fight that day.
What happened? Oh, I didn't hear that. I thought he was supposed to fight on Thursday.
Nah, that's before when Shakur was to fight the one boy.
Oh,
Mariaga in March.
Mariaga, that part, yeah. And Shakur Lucas was to fight Jesse Magdaleno, and he from Namibia. He's going to get him motherfucking. He's gonna get in Jesse Magdaleno ass, bro. That was his coming out party. Oscar Valdez, he was a sparring partner for Oscar Valdez. He supposed to fight Oscar Valdez, became a mandatory to the WBO, but Oscar Valdez shook on his ass. He shook on his ass too, like fuck that.
I wanted to see Anywhere versus Casemiro though. That's
man, I wanted to see that, bro.
And nobody go sleep his ass though.
Yeah, I give Casemiro.
Remember his chin? What is it? His orbital bone. Hopefully that shit is right, bro.
Yeah, the one thing. This is one of those fights to where I give Casemiro pretty much no chance to win, but I think it'll be a great fight still.
Yeah. That's how I said. The new way is the real deal, bro. Man, you know what? I hate when niggas be disrespecting my dude Chocolatito, bro. I hate cats who they don't understand what Chocolatito was doing, coming up weight class after weight class after weight class. They weren't seeing what he was doing, bro. So, and I don't think motherfuckers know the smaller weight class. So people, and I tell people, stop letting other motherfuckers persuade your mind. HBO trying to make him a hype machine and this. Okay, I understand what HBO was doing, but you gotta understand that motherfucker was 50-0. Like my record was crazy, but I'm like, bro, come on, man, that's Chocolatito. That motherfucker. If you say you watch a Chocolatito fight and you weren't excited, you ain't a real motherfucking boxing fan, bro.
Because Chocolatito was in the pound for pound rankings for a long time. He just had to move up when Floyd left the sport. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, he nice.
Chocolatito's still one of my favorite fighters, bro.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was happy for him. They said the zone. That's the other fight. The zone trying.
Man, I knew. Listen, hold on, Jalik. I knew he should have whooped that boy ass, bro. I straight won what $356 that day.
On what?
On the Chocolatito fight.
Oh, yeah.
Niggas thought he wanted to beat
I actually think Chocolatito can beat Estrada in a second fight. I really do. Because, I mean, think about it. Gonzalez will have only been out of the ring for maybe half to like 7 or 8 months, whereas Estrada hasn't been in the ring since last August against a fringe contender, whereas Gonzalez is at another high in his career, already facing a champion in the UFI. And I like also just his sharpness.
Yeah.
Estrada was not able to break through Gonzalez's sharpness, no matter who you thought won. Like Gonzalez was still tagging him up.
True.
That was a good fight. I think Estrada coming off an injury too. That's why he was out for the rest of the year. I think he hurt his hand, I believe. Yeah, it's still some. I mean, it's still some good fights that was signed. Like this year was turned out to look good until this Corona hit. Cause it was some fights. It was some fights already set. You know what I'm saying?
I think they're gonna make that fight, bro.
Which one?
Estrada, it's probably gonna be in Cali too, Estrada versus Chocolatito. I think that's gonna be probably like August. I seen that's what Eddie Hearn was saying. We'll see.
Yes, sir. Hey, one of those Maloney brothers, Andrew.
Oh,
He's he's a WBA regular champion for Chocolatito. Chocolatito, the soup. He was a mandatory for Chocolatito, but they didn't want to mess with the mandatory, so they made him the regular champion. So no, they made Chocolatito super champion and just pushed him up to regular, so he won't have to make the mandatory. So this fight with Joshua Franco next week is for the regular title.
Yeah, the fight I'm looking forward to most, though, in the lower weights is Kazuto Ioka versus Kosai Tanaka.
Oh yes,
that
sir.
That fight is a great blend of styles. Two body punchers, two pretty active fighters, but a youthful, athletic, more active fighter versus a very steady body puncher who's very scientific in Ioka, and athlete in Tanaka who has great output and mixes it up really well. That fight is going to be so good, and it may still occur, but damn, that fight would have been nice if it had even gotten announced earlier and would have happened mid this year.
I heard August though, Tangi. I heard they're gonna do it in August.
Yeah, that'd be nice. It really would. The winner of that fight could ascend to top 5 pound for pound status.
That's a good fight.
Yeah.
You know about them guys, Jaleel? You about to tighten up?
No, I don't. I only go to 112, and the only people I watch at 112 is my boy Julio Cesar Martinez, and then
you good then, because they 115.
Yeah, I don't watch.
You
yeah,
good.
Watch them.
Wow, you gotta watch them.
Yeah, no, you be fucking me up messing with your league. You better come with.
Yeah, I know all the champions in the first if you guys want to know.
I watch the real NBA. I don't watch G League, bro. I don't watch G League. They gotta build their name up some more for me to watch them. We'll see. But I like Julio Cesar Martinez. I want to see him fight Chocolatito, bro. I will go to that fight actually. That's a good fight. I like Julio Cesar Martinez, bro.
That guy gonna get stopped once he fights somebody with some power.
He is though. That's why I fight Chocolatito so he can get that bag. They both can get that money. I want to hopefully Chocolatito retire because so he can be rich.
Julio Cesar Martinez is a good offensive fighter. He sets his offense up well. He brings good pressure, but his defense is garbage.
Yeah, he's real exciting though. He real exciting,
Yeah, he is exciting though. He's fun. He probably had the fight of the year so far with Jay Harris.
Yeah, his fights be exciting though.
Yeah, I still maintain that Tanaka beats him with straight punches and a straight right hand. Man, that is my favorite fighter in the sport today, Tanaka. No, it is not Lucas Brown. I think he beats Ioka, and we'll see where he goes from there. That's a guy to keep an eye on. I think he's definitely the better fighter between he and Julio Cesar Martinez.
Yeah, maybe, but maybe it is. But is he exciting? Well, I gotta see, bro.
He's incredibly exciting to watch. Now, the thing with him is he's somewhat defensively irresponsible. He has head movement, can slip punches, can get out of the way of shots quickly because he's very fast. But he tends to exchange too much, and he tends to stand there and wait to counter instead of resetting his feet.
Who is promoter?
Oh, he's a Japanese fighter, so.
The dude that mess with Lenarth Taiken or whatever.
No.
Oh, no. In a way, people.
Oh,
nah. I don't know.
He's good though. You gotta check him out. Like real talk, some of those smaller weight fighters, they like just as technical sound than these guys. Our favorite fighters. And they throw a lot of punches. Tanaka is a technician. Ioka is another one. If Daniel Nietes was more active, he's another good technician.
Don't forget about Gerald Kahaus, bro. I like him too.
Yeah. Gerald Kahaus is more like he can fight. To me, he missing something. You know what I'm saying? I like him though, but he's a weak champion to me. But I like him though. He can fight. I think he loses to the other guys though. I think Estrada, I think they beat him. Ioka, I think they beat him.
I do too. I think he's the weakest link of the bunch. But
Yes, I don't know.
yeah.
What's your thoughts on Dylan White shit? Like in that
What happened?
franchise thing with Tyson Fury and Bob Arum. I think
Yeah, the WBC mandatory or the WBC franchise belt thing. Jesus Christ! I'm done. It's like at this point, I may as well just create my own championship system.
Opportunity, but I want to see undisputed too. You know what I mean?
Man,
Man, at this point, I'll just create my own championship system since the alphabet era came in. I'll just start with 1960 and I'll crown a champion for every year in a boxing division. With 160, I'll do Canelo. With 168, I'll do somebody. And 175, I'll do Beterbiev. I'll just create the intangible boxing championship system on my own. I'm done with this politics stuff, bro.
man, that franchise shit fuck up the whole game. Tell me he still can be undisputed with another motherfucker holding the whole world title.
I know.
That's what I'm saying. Like that's disrespectful to the late greats though, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, they faces all on this WBC championship title, talking about this the most prestigious title to come up with a goddamn franchise title and say, oh well, you can still be undisputed champion of the world and you don't have to fight your mandatory. You can drop that belt, your mandatory, you'll fight the number one contender, and then they become the WBC champion. But if you lose, I don't know, man. That shit just weird as fuck. I don't know what the fuck.
All these belts are really inconsistent. Don't follow their own rules. People like to glorify the IBF. The IBF is just as corrupt, if not even more corrupt, than everybody else. Like for example, when you win a championship, you have up to 9 months to get a fight with your mandatory, right? Once you win the belt. They gave Canelo a 30-day deadline to fight Derevyanchenko after fighting Jacobs, even though he had just won the belt. And they did the same thing with Terrence Crawford when it came to Sergey Lipnitz. All these other belts, you have the WBA, the Super Belt, and WBO less so, but this is
it's no structure, man. They need somebody to come in and say, so it can have a more of a structure. That's why with Shakur making them statements as far as being on the level of Floyd, if he don't make himself into the A side, you're not going to be able to reach your full potential as somebody like Floyd. That's just the way it goes. Because first of all, he got defense. Everybody not going to be wanting to fight him unless he is the A side. So part of your legacy is based on your A side status and your business. And it's also part of your business. It's sad, but it's just true. It's not like basketball and football where you can, it's just structure. But boxing, man, he gonna have to. I hope he do it, bro.
I hope all the belts stop recognizing each other and the IBO steps in their place. So we have the IBO ring and lineal belts for undisputed.
With this Dylan White situation though, I don't really feel bad for him, bro, because he had opportunities. He had April 13th and he passed it up. And people want to say, a lot of people say, Wilder duck him. Show me where. Because from my knowledge, who messed him up was Don King and the WBC. Don King first, and then the WBC. They messed him up, and then himself. He got to blame himself, bro. He the one tested positive or had a double negative or whatever, micrograms, picograms. I don't know what he had in his system. He had something in his system that prolonged his status when they suspended him. Because that could have been him. He could have fought, man. And then I'm not even gonna put him off on fighting other people to fight Wilder. All I'm gonna say is with the Don King shit, Don King kept that contract when Stavern was supposed to fight Brazil, and Ortiz tested positive. Stavern moved up. Brazil kept that contract. You know what I'm saying? That's Don King. Then who Don King slide in? Eric Molina, his other fighter. That's not his fault. You know what I'm saying? That's not. You can't blame nobody but Don King, man. Ain't nobody talking about that. They trying to say Wilder ducking him. They offer him this, they offer him that. He's the champion. Like, if you're the champion, you come over here. He came to the PBC event to get the fight. What he do? He just come on here and watching the fight and they say nothing. Why he didn't get the fight? Why wasn't he calling for the fight when he was in the same room with Wilder? I don't have no pity for Dylan White. Yeah, he been number one for that long. Yes, he should have a title shot. I agree with that. But to feel sorry for him, hell no. He did shit on his own. He had April 13th on deck for him. He talking about he wasn't ready. But then when Big Baby tested positive after going to Walgreens all his life, and then he talking about he'll be ready to fight in 5 weeks. He ready to fight in 5 weeks, but he's not ready to fight in 8 weeks. Come on, bro. I don't feel sorry for that dude, yo.
Yeah.
He a good fighter. I like him. I think he's a top 5 heavyweight, and I think he do deserve a title shot. But if you turn down opportunities, I have no sympathy for you, bro. None. That's
Yeah,
on you.
look, even if when the Wilder situation occurred, like, okay, if Wilder's not giving you a chance, you still had the option on the table to possibly receive an even bigger payday against Joshua, yet you still turned it down. And you would have earned more belts by winning that fight, and you could have possibly won considering how AJ looked on that night against Ruiz.
Right.
Like, I can't really feel bad for it.
Down. I wonder why.
Man, I can give 2 fucks about Dylan White situation.
Yeah.
Like, you gotta get your what you just say, Jalik, get your business in order, man. Get your business. That's what it all comes down to. Like, you're a fighter. I do like his style of fight. I do think he had the knockout of the year when he knocked out Lucas Brown ass. He knocked his ass out cold.
It was dive.
One of the dive my ass. That was he dove all right. He dove his ass on the diamond.
I have close sources next to me that state that Lucas Brown was actually drugged and paid off to take a dive.
Hey, knockout of the year. What I seen with my 2 eyes, that was a dive. That was a wrong. That ain't how you take a dive. You know what I'm saying? I'd rather take one of them fake dives where you swing and you act like you hit me. But to get hit like that could have killed your motherfucking ass. So at the end of the day, bro, Dylan White, he don't move me with all that talking and all that shit. Then you get popped for steroids. I'm calling it for what it is. At the end of the day, get your business in order, man. Get it in order. Shit, you could have went and fought Luis Ortiz, and Wilder would have fought you after that. You had a chance to fight Luis Ortiz, come over here, but you had the contract signed, but then you turned it off to go fight Joseph Parker, which I don't knock you. It was more money on the table. Okay, I get it. But don't get the screaming victim and all that shit when you ain't no victim, bro. So it is what it is, bro. Get your business in order.
About hope Wilder win, because Wilder coming for that shit. Like if Wilder would have won against Fury, he would have fought Dylan White, bro. I know Fury let Fury go do tune-ups or whatever, but I know Wilder got a tough, so he got a tough hill to climb. But if Wilder he about hope Wilder win, because if Fury win, I want to see undisputed, bro. Ain't nobody want if he waited that long, 800 days, 10,000 days, I don't care. Wait 10,000 more. Because but don't only thing that's gonna mess it up if you franchise Fury and make him full champion. That'd be stupid. No, tell his ass to wait, bro. You got the winner. Because Eddie Hearn need to smooth that shit over. You had
multiple divisions, so it ain't gonna be franchise.
Fury gotta do what Wilder said though and say fuck that franchise.
Yep. Exactly.
Yeah, Wilder win. See him. That'll be a big fight too, because it's built it up. Not only that, if Wilder actually win, which nobody's giving him a chance, his name is gonna be super big. Like he probably be the biggest. He already one of the biggest names. He'd be way bigger than he is right now. And then him and Dylan White would be a good fight. You know what I'm saying? And then that'll lead to the AJ fight, and then that'll be.
Yeah, I don't think Wilder beats AJ or Fury, but I honestly do think he knocks out Dillian White.
Yeah.
I mean, people are saying that White beats him now, and I think White's skills are being overrated. He's a tough guy. He's improved quite a bit. He's made a lot of what, he's been gifted with, which is not a lot for, a guy in his position.
Yeah.
But there is no way he avoids the right hand, in my opinion. And think about it like this. There's more of a chance that Wilder can evade White's knocking him out with a left hook than White can evade Wilder's right hand. I just don't see it, honestly. He's too defensively irresponsible and off balance, and that's going to matter most when you're coming forward and having to control and take the action, honestly.
I got Wilder knocking all the motherfuckers out.
And Dylan White get tired down the stretch.
Exactly. He down there.
Not even down the stretch. Yeah, Dub through the middle.
What's good? IBT, what's good? What you say, Money?
I said that nigga don't even get tired down the stretch. That nigga get tired through the middle parts.
There you go. But I mean, he a good fighter though. You know what I'm saying? Yes, I watch the fight, and I think he do deserve a title shot though. But I can't. He deserves a title shot. He also deserves to take title shots when they are available to him. because he had 3 belts on. He could have took on the line. Look, think about this too. They didn't even do April 13th, right? So he can't. AJ came to America. He did. I guarantee you, he didn't have to fight Big Baby. He could have. If Dylan White would have said, "I want that fight," he want to do it in America. Why not do it in America? You know what I'm saying? Why not? You probably make more money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I know it's a big fight in the UK. Not knocking that pay-per-view, all that good shit, but he can still do that fight. He said he wasn't ready to make the April date, but he was ready to make the
Why
5
wasn't
weeks.
he? We know probably why.
No, he said he wasn't ready to train. Well, probably I feel you. Then he said Eddie lowball him, but he said he wasn't ready. I guess he needed to get in shape. But still, I mean, that's what I'm saying. To me, they played Dylan White. It's not just it's the WBC, yes, and the Don King situation. That's the WBC tied together. But Eddie Hearn did too. Eddie Hearn was stringing him along, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why are you taking these fights? Like he took the fight with Lucas Brown and Helena's, right? Yes, good, decent opponents, whatever. But why you didn't get something attached to that? Like, if I'm gonna be a silver champion, can you put a final eliminator or a secondary eliminator? He ain't even fight for eliminator.
And here's
now,
he's
number one. Go ahead, bro. You got it.
I'm saying, it seemed like I just want to say it just seemed like he okay taking that back seat to Anthony Joshua, bro. And that's what I see. But go ahead, Chalik.
He could have done like James DeGale, sign with Al Heyman and still work with Eddie Hearn. So he'd be like Danny Jacobs. He could have signed with Al. He had meetings with him too, so he could have done that, and then that have made it better for his chances too. So I don't know why he ain't do that. I mean, come on, man. Like I don't know, bro.
Business in order, bro. He just want to do all that screaming and shit, but all that shit he was screaming at Wilder, beyond. I mean, this, that. Let's go, Wilder. You this, you duck me this. He ain't doing half of that shit towards Fury. You know what I'm saying? But you want that shot so bad. I see you talking to WBC. I seen him say something to Fury. I ain't gonna say he didn't say nothing, but the way he was campaigning, talking to Wilder, this, all that shit, like he was doing. Okay, nigga, if you really want that WBC scrap, then y'all be out here. Oh, wait, Fury, fuck that rematch, fuck this, fuck that, fuck this, fuck that, and I'll be pressuring WBC, which he's not doing, in my opinion. So at the end of the day, bro, Wilder about to get Sophia back. So you better hope that. Because I think the Undisputed is going to happen. You know what I'm saying? It's just me. I think the Undisputed is going to happen. And I just want them to keep that same energy. I want these fans to keep the same energy as well. You know what I'm saying? So while the dude got, and I ain't saying that Fury can't win. I'm just saying what I believe will happen. You know what I'm saying?
Undisputed is going to happen between Wilder and Pulev. Imagine if that were to occur.
Damn, you got Pulev for the whip, Joshua.
That's crazy.
Yeah. That may be the easiest fight possibly given to Wilder, and that's oh my god, that'd be the craziest thing I've ever imagined. Pulev versus Wilder for Undisputed in 2020.
Nobody gonna watch that shit.
And to me, I think Dylan White lost some stock, yo, because when he fought Morris Watt on that undercard, yo, that was a perfect time to lay your stake. You know what I'm saying? Your claim, even though. You've been hooping and hollering for all this time, but that's the perfect time, bro. But then what he do? He come in 271, look sluggish, you know what I'm saying? And then you got all these fans, they just forget about that shit. Like,
exactly.
And then the Ring Magazine, bro, they put him over Wilder. Wilder lost to the number 1 heavyweight that a lot of people thought he was gonna lose anyway. This guy White, he had a trash ass performance against Morris Watt. They jumped him over Wilder because Wilder lost to a top heavyweight. Come on, bro. That's how you know it's about relationships. It's about your skin color. It's about different type of shit. How you feel. This bias because who cares? Like, come on. What did White do to get over Wilder? Even if Wilder lost, he don't go no farther up than 4. He ain't better than the top 3.
I'm gonna be honest though. Aside from the belt, White does have probably better wins than Wilder.
I doubt it.
I mean, he is nice though.
Remains to burn. So who you gonna say? What? Who has Dylan White?
He got Joseph Parker.
Joseph Parker. The thing is though, Luis Ortiz.
Joseph Parker over, right?
As far as Luis Ortiz goes, and also remains to burn, Joseph Parker beat Ruiz. Those are better wins than any of the wins those two had. In hindsight.
Joseph Parker didn't beat no Ortiz.
No, Joseph Parker beat Andy.
I'm not necessarily arguing that he's better. I'm not arguing that Parker is better than Wilder. I'm arguing for White. White beat Parker.
White, he beat him, but Parker almost knocked his motherfucking ass out at the end. But at the end of the day, bro, we talking about Wilder here. Wilder beat one of the scariest motherfuckers that everybody stayed away from twice. You understand what I'm saying? He went out there and fought Fury. They went to a draw. I say the people that roll with Fury want to say Fury outboxed Wilder. I don't discredit that, but got a lot of people that ride with Wilder that think Wilder knocked his ass out in the 12th round, which I don't discredit. Yes, Fury got the better of him in the second fight. He did that. But Wilder's had 10 title defenses. I don't give a fuck if people want to say he fought 10 draft calvers. 10 motherfucking calf drivers. He still got 10 title defenses. He's still defending his title 10 times. That's leverage. You understand? He's knocking out every motherfucker. So when you look at Dillian White, I look at Dillian White and say, who has he fought that Wilder couldn't beat? That's my thing. And who has Wilder fought that Dillian White can beat? I don't know if Dillian White can beat Luis Ortiz. But the motherfucker that Dillian White beat, I believe Wilder can beat. Now, Joseph Parker probably would have been a run because he a good boxer, but Parker don't pack that much power. You know what I'm saying? And don't get me wrong, I know the heavyweight, all of them can punch because they some big motherfuckers. But I still think Wilder would have called Parker ass because Parker sometimes he want to fight and prove something where he should just box. And I think that's what his downfall feel because he's still a young man. But at the end of the day, bro, ain't no motherfucking Dillian White over no Wilder. It don't matter what case you try to make.
Still making excuses for him. You're a professional boxer, bro.
The point is that if you take away the title fight accomplishments and you look at strictly the fighters, you can
take away the title fights. I mean, you're stripping him of his glory. You can't just say if you take away 10 title defenses, you just can't take away 10 titles.
Lost the belt.
You can't take away 10 title defenses when Dillian White was never a fucking champion.
Fair enough.
10 title defenses, bro.
The thing.
And look, let me say that. And you won your belt from a champion. We beat Bermain Stavern. Bermain Stavern at that time, at one point in time, Bermain Stavern had the most skills in boxing. That's in my opinion, because he was a skillful motherfucker. And I got an interview coming up with Bermain Stavern. But at once upon a time, when it was back with Chris Arreola, things like that, Bermain was skillful as fuck, bro. He was a hell of a fighter. You know what I mean? And when he fought Wilder the first time, he gave Wilder as a run, the first man to survive Wilder as. You know what I'm saying? The second fight, Bermain just let himself go. He just let himself go. I don't know what the fuck happened to him. You know what I mean? And I'm asking those questions too, bro. I'm asking the tough questions, but you still got to give him his credit. But I like Dillian White, but nah, you can't put him.
Yeah, you can't take away the 10 title defenses. I shouldn't have put it like that.
He Dillian White, like I said, people making excuses for him. He's a professional boxer. I told you he's 6'3", 6'4". Why are you close to 300 pounds? People talk about how fat Andy Ruiz is. He only 15 pounds. The difference between Andy Ruiz in his last fight, and he a professional. Like L said, he was posting workout videos, and they making excuses for him. Nigga, he overweight. He need to stay away. Even now, he just look chunky. Like he was getting touched up by Walk, who had just he got knocked out in 2019. Walk, and he talk about Luis Ortiz's age, but Walk is damn near the same age as Luis Ortiz. And come on, bro.
I will say this, I'm a big fan of Joseph Parker. I think if Joseph Parker, bro, was to stick to his boxing, bro, and not get caught up in a bang, I think he got the skills to beat anybody at heavyweight.
Oh wow.
I do. I like Joseph Parker a lot, bro, because he can box, and he got stamina, bro, where he can go if he don't get caught up in the grabbing and the grappling and the banging and shit.
See, though, that's the issue with Joseph Parker, though. He hasn't really improved quite a bit.
Right, that's why, and that's what I
got the hand speed. He's got solid power. Yeah. Pretty defensively responsible. He's got pretty fast feet.
Yeah,
he just makes the same mistakes every single fight. It seems.
Him versus Hergovic. That's what they should do next. Him versus Hergovic on the zone. They both with Eddie Hearn, so they should make that fight. And then the fight. I really want to see too is Joe Joyce. I was really looking for that Joe Joyce and the Bo fight. I was really looking for that one.
I thought the Bush gonna knock him out, man. Joe Joyce don't move me like he move everybody else, bro. Like you had a dead man in Bermain Stavern and you didn't knock his ass out. You got the stoppers. Don't get me wrong though, but it's just something about Joe Joyce that don't move me, bro. Like I'm not moved by him. Like that's why I was looking at Daniel Dubois fight. I was gonna see what they could do in that fight to see, but like when I look at, I don't know, bro. It's just something about Joe Joyce that don't move me like that. I'm a big fan of Daniel Dubois, though.
Yeah, to me, I got a funny feeling because he also got more experience. I got a funny feeling that he can probably take a punch better than Daniel Dubois. It's just something I don't know. That's
look,
something about that. I just think he can take the punches better than Daniel Dubois. We'll see, man, because
Monty, like I understand where you come from with Joe Joyce. He is not a very style. He's not a very nice style to watch. He's not very pleasant. He's not graceful at all. But his thing is he's going to get it done no matter what. He gets the job done, whether in spectacular fashion by knockout or whether it's just applying more pressure, like against Jennings and being active. But you also got to think about this, like against taller fighters in the amateurs and against good tall fighters. You had guys like Tony Yoka. You had guys like Bakadir Jalolov, who he was making them crumble in the amateurs with the pressure he was applying, with the sort of erratic movement and the unorthodox style he was applying. And that, in my opinion, is certainly going to be an issue for Dubois, considering Dubois is not that experienced compared to those guys, doesn't have a huge amateur career. And I think that
he probably in love with his power, too.
I think he has a chance.
I hate Tony Yoka disappointed me when he popped dirty, man. I had high hopes for Tony Yoka.
He didn't actually pop dirty. He missed a drug test and got suspended for a year, though.
Oh, he missed a drug test?
Yeah, he missed 2 of them.
Yeah, that's why I say, like, when you miss the test. Now, I ain't gonna get him over 1 because I understand the Charlo. Like, sometimes you could just be doing something and be like, you know what I'm saying? So when you miss 2, it get a little suspicious. Yeah. But I thought he popped dirty, so I'm gonna take that back. He actually didn't get caught for nothing. But I know he just had a son or something like that, though. But a baby, but because I like the Tony Yoka, bro, I like him. I still like him, but I thought he did some dirty, foul shit. So I bagged up, and I should have did more research on it because I really didn't go too far into watch. I just saw his ass got suspended for a year. And me, once I see a suspension, I'm like, well, your ass got caught. You know what I'm saying?
I think he signed with Top Rank. I think he's gonna sign with Top Rank, bro. I think I said something about that.
Yeah. Yo, it was recently they signed him, right? Yeah. So heavyweights is back, man. His heavyweights is deep, bro.
He was actually set to fight Christian Hammer until I think Christian Hammer pulled out.
Okay, I like that the bar fight though. Him and Joe Joyce. Yeah. I have a different take on it. I think my man Dubois is the favorite, but I think this the fight where he gonna have to show his back foot skills. Like he gonna have to box on the back foot, and I want to see how he look in the late rounds. Joe Joyce got a nice little motor, and I want to see Dubois in those late rounds. I think Dubois wins because the conventional wisdom is he gonna beat my man to the punch because Joe Joyce is so slow, and Dubois' combinations is nice as hell. He clean your ass up with that hook or the right hand. But hey, I gotta see him go through some adversity, man, because Joe Joyce does have a chin. If he can take you with just his, he's lumbering. He's just heavy-handed and lumbering. And if he slows down, I think Joe Joyce get him late, bro.
And then he's much bigger than him too.
But the boys can punch though. Take the boys' power though. That's the thing, shit.
Yeah, Dubois, in my opinion, I do favor him because sometimes Joyce's unorthodox, sort of erratic head movement style costs him. He sometimes runs into too many punches, and Dubois has a nasty 1-2. I think he stops him mid to late rounds.
Yeah, late rounds. His ass. I say, man, that was the boy hitting his ass like that, bro. I don't care how good his chin is. He go. Some go wobble.
So Flo, the father,
you're right.
Favor Joe Joyce, bro. He better get him out of there early. Dude was training in America. He taking this shit serious, bro. Anyway, I think he with Ishmael Salas. He not. It's 50-50, bro. I lean towards him, but I can definitely see how homeboy can gas out and get knocked out, bro. Daniel Dubois.
That's what I'm saying. I got the bar though. I got the bar. I mean, I got him winning.
That's a safe pick, but I can definitely see Joyce winning by knockout, bro.
I think it's going the distance though. I think that shit going the distance, bro.
You think got enough stamina?
Yeah, man. Because every time I hear somebody say, "Oh, he gonna stop him," it's easy, right, and that's it.
It's always
go the distance.
Yeah. Every time we see certain fight, we be like, man, this motherfucker ain't going the distance. That motherfucker straight end up going the distance. He be looking like, damn. Because boy, right. I betted this dude 100 on Tank and Gamboa not going the distance, bro. You hear me? And I've been hitting, so I'm like, damn, that motherfucker went to the 12th round. I'm like, God damn. I'm like, I got you, bro. I got your paper, bro. But still, something in me like, come on, Tank, please just knock this motherfucker out, please. That nigga came out that motherfucker like a bull. I say, thank you. That nigga say, man, ain't this dog a bitch? I say, yeah, I feel for you. Send my $100, nigga. I don't want to hear that shit. Well, hell yeah, though, man. It's always like that, though. The fight. What was another fight that I thought was gonna be a knockout? It was a few fights I thought that I'm like, man, ain't no way in hell this fight going to distance. They end up going to distance. It was a few fights, you know what I'm saying? But what y'all think about F for Jabba though? Because I feel like he chinny too much. Like when I seen my man put like I got it on my Instagram, Jaleel, you gotta go see it. I'm gonna tag you in it, bro.
Yeah.
I said, man, F, the way you fight like this, boy, he gonna end up putting your ass down. As soon as I said put him down, boom, he hit his ass, put him down. I say, fuck, I just called that shit, bro. Yeah. I just called. I was laughing my ass off too. But then we betted on that fight too. I hit him for 25 in that fight. We bet 25 that a job on to get the knockout in that fight. We bet 25. I got him on that one. Man, I hit that nigga for so much money. That nigga ain't hit me yet for nothing.
It's the thing about I started looking at him different when I seen that Mir Mansour fight. I said once the level of competition get a little higher, his power ain't gonna be there because he built up his name in a sense from the fact that dude walked out on him and talking about how powerful he was. But then I looked at him, I was like, okay.
You know, with the Jogba's power, the thing with his power is he's got very heavy hands, but he doesn't have a lot of speed behind it. He doesn't have a lot of explosiveness behind it. His hands are just naturally very heavy. And whatever he hits, he's going to, you know, you're going to destroy it if you don't see it. But if you're able to see the punches, it's just not going to have the effect that you know, a harder puncher would get it. And that's why I think a guy like a Hrgovic or a Jalolov would beat him. You know, he telegraphs his punches too much. And even going into the amateurs, like against Ivan Daichko, he was just getting pieced up with the jab, and he kept telegraphing his shots. So even when his pressure was getting under Daichko's skin, Daichko just kept timing him. Jab, jab.
Just to speak on that on a part with the Daniel Dubois, he much smaller than he about maybe it seemed like about 3 inches shorter, and then he weighed mad weight. So if homeboy come in there much stronger than him too, and use his weight how Fury did against Wilder, it's gonna be a problem from Daniel Dubois, bro. I can definitely see how he can win, and so just from that alone, and just pushing him backwards, and dude looked like he fell in love with his power.
Lucid Killer. No, my bad. He said he did a video on this. On what? On the bar and Joyce. Cause I'll go check you out.
What y'all talking about?
No, somebody in the what's his name? Lucid Killer. He said he did a video on this topic. If he did, I'll go check it out. Let's see what you're talking about.
You're right though. He is kind of slow, but he's better than what he looked though. Some people just got something about them that they determine and they stick to what they do, even if it's not appealing to the public that'll work out for him. That's how Joe Joyce is. Because I mean, they said they said he low-key beat Yuka for the gold, but he got the silver. So I mean, you can't.
Yeah, that fight should have
won. I ain't gonna lie though. I keep it real. I did thought he beat Tony Yoka though.
Right. That's what
I did. I will say that. And I say, damn, but he got it though. But Dane Du Bois, he ain't the fastest neither though. Like it ain't like he just super fast and shit like that.
He used to go on distance like that.
I want to see that back foot game. I want to see him on the back foot working the jab and walking walking Joyce into shots. I want to see him do that because if you can add that to your, I think he's gonna need that as he step up. Just like like AJ, like I was impressed with that shit though. I thought he could have been a little bit more aggressive against Ruiz.
Yeah,
but
Lawrence, go listen to my video, bro. Go listen to my prediction video, bro. I called that fight just like it was gonna go, bro. I said AJ gonna come out here and box the shit out this dude, bro. He not gonna fall into the slugfest shit because I say that's what caught him the last fight. Like when he dropped him, AJ got too cocky in that fight, bro, and he wanted to knock his ass out because he wanted to prove a point in America. AJ could have. I know he got tired now, but he got his equilibrium knocked off too. But AJ could have boxed Ruiz in the first fight. Like AJ was winning the fight. People kept telling me, "Well, Ruiz To me, Andy Ruiz, yes, he was having success, but he wasn't winning. Then when AJ dropped his ass, he looked at his ass like a fat, chubby dope boy. He thought he was going to catch him, and he ended up getting his ass caught and getting his equilibrium knocked off, and he never got back right. But even in the second fight, he was boxing, and when they tried to engage, Andy Ruiz was getting the best of his ass. But AJ get right back to boxing this motherfucker. Now I say, man, AJ finna go into this fight, box this dude, and get his belt back. I say he ain't finna do that engaging shit. I say he not finna worry about nothing. I said because he know, bro. This is exactly what I said. He know. This fight is everything, bro. It's everything, especially with how people viewing boxing nowadays. If you lose to Andy Ruiz twice, it ain't gonna be like, you know what, he just got his number. Move on to, oh, that's it. Anthony Joshua over with. He's a bitch. He's done. Andy Ruiz got it, and all the belts come back over here, and we get Ruiz and Wilder for undisputed. Man, ain't no way in hell people was gonna respect AJ after that shit. Just like they jumped to Fury real fast, jumped off AJ, jumped right to Fury.
I like that performance by AJ. I liked it. He looked good in there. Yeah. I mean, the movement was straight. The jab was straight. He was still catching with some big shots, but he didn't stay too long in the pocket. Hey,
and shit. I was impressed, bro. He showed a lot, and he got rid of all that bodybuilding muscles, like I was saying in Money joint. That homeboy, bro.
Yep.
Yeah.
He better cut that shit out. Like he doing that shit to stay in shape. Like he not gonna wait lift for a longer fight. Like the fight ain't to September. The training camp ain't started. The fight ain't signed. They doing things in shape, bro. Like
you know what? I say to that though, Money. I'd rather see a guy if you weigh 20 pounds over your weight and you looking strong as hell. I'd rather see that than a guy looking 20 pounds over their weight with a big stomach and all the shade. No, for real, I'd rather see that.
James Toney though, look at James Toney's stamina compared to when he was like he wasn't real until he started, moving up or whatever. He got caught with some PDs, but James Toney didn't have that look, but he had he better stop, bro.
Listen though, but look though,
muscles gonna get him hurt, bro.
I think this is a different scenario because Teofimo want this fight with Lomachenko. Right. This kid under the lights, he shine, bro. He want this shit. So I think it's a different. I think he's good. I think he's good. If he's 256 now, the fight's in September, he got plenty of time, bro.
So exactly, bro.
He got plenty of time. I think he was talking about. Shout out to D. One second. Shout out to D. Jefferson. I did catch this today. I gotta give him props. He had an interview with Junior Teofimo's pops today. It was a good ass interview. Y'all go check that out. So shout out to D. Jefferson though.
Hell, I ain't watching no D. Jefferson interviews.
I feel you, bro. I gotta give him props though. I can't take his source.
No, I'm only saying that shit because somebody heard. Yeah, Money Brown say he ain't watching your interviews, D. He ain't. But go ahead though, bro. Go ahead.
No, but I gotta say this though. It was a good interview, and old boy was talking about that. He was saying that he was at 260. Excuse me, 160, 150. My bad. I had my shit crossed up. He was like at 160, 156, some shit like that. But he said by the end of this week, he trying to get to 150 and trying to gradually get down. He said that was just to, get himself strong. But he said he gonna be ready. So I mean, go check it out. It was a good little interview, yo. And he was dropping some gems in there. But I think Teofimo gonna be ready, bro, because he been waiting for Lomachenko for a long time, bro. Yeah, he been calling him out. You know what I'm saying, for a minute. You know what I'm saying? So
that's my whole. That's my whole thing, like you saying, Lauren. And I feel like when they want it so bad, even though I favor Lomachenko, I'm still going for Teofimo. But I want to see if Teofimo, he got to show him that he can do it because Loma ain't no bitch. You know what I'm saying? Loma ain't no bitch. If Loma get into that rhythm, but what I'm trying to tell you, like, putting on muscle, bro, it ain't like he just out there just hitting the motherfucking 250. I'm just hitting the weight. They stand in shape, bro, to keep your body lean and just stay in shape. You have to put no muscle. Once you drop them weights and once you start getting ready for training camp, all the weights get cut out, baby. We just gotta drop them. We just gotta drop the weight, and where we be at, we already got the power, and we solid. We solid, baby. You know what I'm saying?
I like Teofimo, bro. I want him to be at his best, though. I want him to be at his best.
I think he will. I think he will, bro. I think he will. I think like I said, I feel what you're saying though, because sometimes the muscle can weigh on you, but
it
ain't like he been doing this for like we never seen him like this before. Yeah. But that don't mean he haven't been like this before though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? This we ain't seen it. I mean, it's quarantine. Everybody bored. We checking everybody Instagram. Like I just seen something that Shakur Stevenson said he didn't break his hand, but he think it's gonna push back. He wanted to come back in August, but he's gonna come back in September. You see what I'm saying? See how quick that came out? So I think Teofimo gonna be straight, and I think and look, I mean, go listen to the interview, bro. I ain't gonna like put it out there, but he basically said his game plan, what they plan on doing against Lomachenko, and they ain't out there trying to have no long fight either. And you know his pops be talking cash shit. He said this fight is easier than Comey. I will put that out there.
Good for the hyping it up, but what's gonna happen? Can he win 7 rounds versus Lomachenko? That's the thing. Is
look, I give Lopez virtually, unless he gets a set of knockdowns, I don't give him much chance at all to beat Lomachenko on points. He has to catch him with something. He just cannot box him. He's going to have to stand. Loma's going to be boxing him, and he's going to be constantly sidestepping every time Lopez sets his feet to throw a shot or a counter or something like that.
Yeah, if he win, it's gonna be knockout. I don't see him winning no decision, and he definitely fell in love with his power, but he definitely got a high chance of knocking Loma out. That's what makes the fight so.
But see, that's what fuck us up, because we always say these things like, oh, he only got to win by this one, give a chance, but then he get in that motherfucker and he do something different. Because like I said, I do think he can win by decision, but people banking on the knockout because they just looking at the styles of play. Like people, oh, Loma can't be outboxed, this, that, and third. You get in there, you keep them bitches close, you drop Loma ass twice. You know what I'm saying? Loma can be winning the round, but if you get 2 knockdowns, you right back in the fight. You know what I'm saying? So I look at the situation as I'm like y'all though. I feel like you got to get in there. You have to put the pressure on Lomachenko because you cannot let him get into a rhythm. If you let him get into a rhythm, then it's over. But you got to put the pressure on him and get his ass out of character. I seen Loma get frustrated in 2 fights, bro. Exactly. One when he was arguing with his pops in the corner and shit. And I say when you frustrate Loma ass, you can make him fuck up as well. But Loma been in some wars, and you got to try to use your youth and your athleticism to try to knock that motherfucker off balance, because it's gonna be easy. I mean, it's gonna be tough because Loma is a strong-minded motherfucker as well. And like I say, when I seen him get dropped and go right back into the line mouth, he got dog in him, bro. Loma got dog. Head bad motherfucker. So I'll pay for that fight, bro.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to that fight. He also too, he don't like it to the body. He can't really fight that great going backwards. So it's a couple ways I can see Teofimo winning, but watching tape of him, he doesn't. He's gonna be losing if he don't add more to his game. He's gonna be losing a lot of decisions, bro.
He got to be more active. I think he got to be more active and not wait for the perfect shot against Lomachenko, but set it up. If he can set it up, you know what I'm saying, and then build off that, I think he'll have a chance, because Lomachenko give you opportunities, especially some straight right hands down the pipe, which will be seen against Comey. You know what I'm saying? It can have you it can have you dizzy, bro. So
it's Jake. Yeah. He complained to the ref too. That's one thing I noticed about Loma. You start going to his body, he start looking to the ref a little bit. I'm like, bro, I don't really like
man. But yeah, fellas, it's about that time, man. I appreciate you guys coming through, rocking with me, dude, man. I gotta go. You know what I'm saying? Some shit.
Lonnie, L-Dub, thanks for having me, bro. I'm out.
No doubt. Much love, L-Dub. Me and my bro, Lawrence, well, man, keep rocking, bro. Keep rocking.
Yes, sir. Appreciate you. Tangy, man, I know you dipped out, but yeah, I appreciate you coming through. The league money.
Motherfucker, no last word, nothing.
It's all good though. I like having them up here. IBT, I get you up here, and whoever else in the chat that want to come up here, man. Let me post my shit, because they gotta hit me on my email, bro. We gotta do it like that. You know what I'm saying? Y'all hit my email. Y'all see me about to go live. Hit my email. I drop you a link. You know what I'm saying? I know Jalik and I got the leaking money already down packed, so we Gucci already. But anybody else, you know what I'm saying? I mess with everybody, but we're going to keep it like this, because we ain't going to have no, you know what I'm saying, no foolishness up in here unless I want to talk some boxing. All right, so it's all love, though, man. I rock with everybody. Well, I can't say that, but if we talking boxing, I rock with you. I got to watch what I be saying. If you come up here, you want to talk boxing, we can do that all day long. But if you come up here with shenanigans, it's a wrap. And I can go there too. So anybody in the chat, y'all still in here? When y'all see me about to go live, y'all see a notification. Hey, hit me on my email. We can get it set up. You know what I'm saying? I'll drop you the link. You can hop on, you can speak your piece, we can chop it up like we did today. You know what I'm saying? What you got for me, money?
All I ask, please know your boxing. Just know your boxing. That's it. Just know your boxing. But nah, though, man. Great live stream, man. Great night of boxing, man. Like for real, like this shit. That shit really like fixed my soul, bro. Like that shit really fixed my soul. Like, but man, like I said though, just keep running, bro. You know, we here, we all won, even though we might argue with each other and this, that, and the third. We all love the sport of boxing. You know, some people have fucked up opinions and have different agendas. At the end of the day, it's boxing, man, and this is what it does to us. So we gonna keep pushing, keep grinding it out for y'all, man. We can't do it without the people. Y'all, please support my brother Lawrence Will, man. One of the best doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, I ain't gonna never forget the first day I met LW. He say, man, let me get on the stream. I say, look here, bro, you gotta do it. I said some shit. That nigga said, well, what about this? What about that? Well, I say, damn, okay, I got you. But yeah, let's keep grinding though, bro. And I'm here for you anytime you need me, champ.
Yes, sir, bro. I'm gonna hit you on the back end, man. You know I'm gonna rock with you all the time.
Yes, sir.
So
yes, sir.
Peace again. Thanks for coming through, bro.
Always, bro.
All right, man. Salute everybody in the chat, man. Come through. If y'all listen to the playback, make sure y'all hit the like button. Subscribe if you haven't. Keep rocking with your boy. I'm gonna keep dropping that content. I still got some more stuff to drop, so I appreciate everything, all the support. I'm out.